Hello everyone, welcome to Literature Study course Year 3 Semester 2. My name is Tom Sukom. I am responsible for teaching Literature Study Year 3 Semester 2. Everyone, have you bought the course book? Have you read some part of the story? You can get any document related to the story from internet. Now, you see the main character in the Romeo and Juliet story. Number 1, Montagu group. 1. Montague is Romeo's father. He is a good man. He loves peace. He is always concerned by his son, Romeo. Number 2, Lady Montagu is his loving and dislikes of violence of the Jew or argument. Number 3, Romeo is Montague's son. He is loved and respected by the people in Verona, Italy city. In the first place, Romeo loved Rosalind, but Rosalind doesn't love him because she knew that Romeo is a son of her uncle's great enemy. Number 4, Benvolio is Montague's nephew and Romeo's friend. Benvolio is the peacemaker. He loves peace. He hates fighting. He always prevents any people getting fight or argument in the Verona, the Italy city. Number 5, Mercutio is a kinman to the prince and Romeo's friend. And he is so talkative, troublesome, and he loves fighting. He is a fighting habit man. In the story, he is killed by Thibaut. Actually, he could have killed Thibaut because he is skillful in fighting. But because of Romeo, Thibaut stabbed him and he died. Number 6, Balthazar is Romeo's servant. He went to live with Romeo in the mountain, and he tells Romeo Juliet dead. because of his telling, Romeo buys the poison and commit the suicide by the tomb, and Juliet body death. Number 7, Abram is among the 7. Number 2, Capulet group. Lord Capulet is Juliet's father. He is bad-tempered, hot-headed, love fighting very much. In Act 1, Scene 2, Paris asks proposal to him. Paris wants to marry Juliet, but he tells Paris that Juliet is so young, she's still 13 years old. Number 2, Lady Capulet. She loves arguing. She demands Romeo death for killing Thibaut. And she forced Juliet to marry Paris. She told Juliet that she got married younger than Juliet. Number 3, Juliet is the daughter of Capulet and Lady Capulet, a beautiful 13-year-old girl. She's a rose of Capulet family. She doesn't love Paris, but she loves Romeo. After knowing that Romeo is a son of Montagus, but she still loves Romeo. She said Romeo's name is her enemy, but Romeo's body is her love, her rose. Number 4, Thibaut. Thibaut is a bad-tempered and aggressive man. He is a nephew of Capulet. He wants to kill Romeo when Romeo attends Juliet's birthday party. Thibaut is killed by Romeo because Thibaut killed Romeo's friend Mercutio. Number 5, nurse. Juliet, nurseman. She loves Juliet very much. She always satisfied Juliet. She have known that Romeo is a son of Juliet's father's enemy, but she still helps Romeo and Juliet get married. Number 6, Peter is Capulet's servant. he always helps nurse to succeed any plan. And number 7, Samson is couplet 7 is a servant of couplet household. She does everything in the house, either going to market, and she always get any disputing with among the girl servant in the market, in the public. The last group, another character, number 1, is Gallus, the prince of Verona. He's so powerful. He always ordered the 2 families to stop fighting, but his order sometimes break, and the 2 families sometimes do not care about his rule, his governing. Number 2, Father Laurent, a priest. He married Romeo and Juliet in secret without telling their parents, because he hoped that after getting married, Romeo family and Juliet family will love each other, will become friends, and the peace will be in Verona in Italy. But his plan is not successful. Number 3, Paris. He's a noble young kingman to the prince. He's so well-mannered. He's humble, attractive, and he hoped to marry Paris. He wants to marry Paris. I'm sorry, Paris wants to marry Juliet, but Juliet doesn't love him because he's so old. And he is killed by Romeo at Juliet's home. He got fighting with Romeo. As the result, Romeo killed him. Number 4, Father John is Father Laurent messenger. Father Laurent tell him to go to Mantua and tell Romeo about his secret, but his message doesn't reach Romeo. The last one of the main character in the story is an apothecary. He is a poverty-stricken chemist. He sells the poison Romeo. And now we start the story. In Romeo and Juliet, there are there are 5x. Add 1 to add 5. And here's the question. Please answer my question. In Act 1, the story background. Question number 1, the place and the theme of the story. You see, the place in Verona, in Italy. The theme, 400 years ago. You see, 400 years ago. And question number 2, the relationship between Montagut and Capulet. The two families were great enemies. The enemies have conducted many years, many generations. We can say it is a kind of bloody enemy. Question number 3, Italian society at that time. It is a kind of monarchy society. The king governs the country. The king controls everything in the country. The king is so powerful. And number 4, the social level of these two families. Wow, the two families are rich, are powerful, are famous. Or we can say they are noble. They have either money or reputation. But the two families were bloody enemy. Comprehension question. Please do it from one act to another act, from one sentence to another sentence. Question number 1, how old was Juliet? Juliet is 13 before her birthday party. She's so young, so beautiful. She is a rose of her father, of her mother, and the people in Verona, in Italy. She's so cute. I also love her. Number 2, who had asked Juliet's father permission to marry her? Mr. Paris, a kingman. He's 32 years old, but he wants to marry Paris while she is around 13 years old. Number 3, what difference did Lord and Lady Capulet have about allowing Juliet to marry? Lord Capulet tell Paris that Juliet is so young, you should wait 1 or 2 years hence. Juliet doesn't know you. Please join her birthday party. If she loves you, that's okay. And how about Lady Capulet, Juliet's mother? She's so happy when she knew that Paris loved Juliet. And she told Juliet that Paris is handsome, rich. Please marry him. And she told Juliet that I got married when I was younger than you. Question number 4. What do we learn about marriage cost in Italy? You guess, it is a planned marriage or a soft marriage? You guess. Mother forced a daughter to marry a person who she doesn't love. Is a soft marriage or a planned marriage? Please tell me. Number 5. Describe Juliet's cousin Thibault. Talking about Thibault, I divide into two parts. 1. About his characteristic. He is so aggressive, troublesome, fighting habit man. And his appearance, thin, tall, handsome, a bit charming. Question number 3. What was Lord Capulet's reaction when he learned that Romeo was at the party? What kind of person do you think he is from this? In the first play, in Act 1, Scene 1, Lord Capulet let his servant give invitation of the birthday party in the public. His servant doesn't know who is Capulet's side or Montague's side. That's why invitation is given to Romeo and another member of Montague. But when he knew that Romeo is in her lovely birthday party, he said, "Welcome to Romeo." He doesn't care about great enemy because he bear the king wood. The king said, "Stop fighting." And what kind of person do you think he is from this? He's so a peaceful man. He loves peace. He has a good heart. But in fact, he's a troublesome, aggressive, hot-headed. Number 7. What was Juliet's feeling toward to Paris? She told her mother that I don't know him. He's so old. She doesn't love Paris. Question number 8. What excuse did Romeo give for kissing Juliet? When Romeo is in the party, when Romeo was in the party, he kept his eye to see where Rosalind is. He was disappointed, but after seeing Juliet, she said, "Wow, so beautiful she is." And he tried to meet Juliet, and he said, "Could I touch your palm?" In Italy law, when you want to kiss someone, you should touch another palm. If palm touch palm, you can kiss her or him. It is the law. Number 9. When Romeo learns that Juliet was a daughter of Lord Capulet, what was his reaction? He shows sad. Hopeless, resentful, heartbreaking. He said, why? The girl loves is a daughter of my father, great enemy. But after that, he doesn't care about it. Act 2, scene 1 to 4. Question number 1. In terms of perception of love, compare Romeo to Mercutio. It means that we compare the love of Romeo to Mercutio. Romeo is his love is a kind of first sin, first love. Or we can say lightning love. I mean, the love of Rosalind. Rosalind doesn't love him. And when he met Juliet at a party, he gets first sin, first love, lightning love. Or you can say love at the first sight, first seeing. And how about Mercutio? Mercutio doesn't care much about love. He is love granted. I mean, when Mercutio loves one lady, that lady must love him. It is a kind of love granted. Love each other. Question number 2. Juliet is said to show the beginnings of increasing self-possession and confidence. Find the evidence in the story to support. You see, in the story, she tried to explain her mother she doesn't love Paris. But her mother persuade her. And when she met Romeo, she loved Romeo. She can do everything for Romeo, even though she knew that Romeo is a son of her father's great enemy. She chose a man who she loved, and she devoted everything for her love. And in the story, she dared to date Romeo to get married in the church by herself. Number 3, what do you learn from Juliet Solid quote about Ross and Romeo name? Ross is Juliet loves. Romeo name is Juliet family enemy. So she compare the Ross is Romeo body. The name of Romeo is her family enemy. She doesn't love Romeo name, but she loves Romeo body. Number 4, what reason does Father Laurent have for agreeing to marry Romeo and Juliet? When Romeo met him at the church, he said, "No, you love Rosalind, and why you want to marry Juliet?" After Romeo's explanation, he decided to marry Romeo to Juliet. And he hoped that after getting married, the Verona, the city of Italy, will get peace. The people will live in peace. The two families will become good relationship. The argument, the fighting, or hatred will go away. Number 5, as the play progresses, how do the scenes suggest coexistence of good and evil, loss and hate? Can you identify the sin? What does good and evil mean? Love and hate mean? Good, we refer to the two family reputation. The two family reputation are good, are famous, are lovely. The people love the two family very much because the two family are rich, are powerful. How about refer to the fighting of the two family? They got fighting, arguing, they make any chaos in the city. The people could not live in peace. How about love and hate? And hate, love refers to the children. Romeo and Juliet love each other. because of love, they could marry in secret without telling their parents. And how about hate? How about hate? The two families hate each other. Here, the sin. Number 6, the romantic mood of the scene is enhanced by lovers' flash of fear at their dangerous situation. What danger can they encounter? Why? The first danger. Parents the two parents were great enemy. So the two parents will disagree with their marriage, with their loving. If their parents knew about their loving, they must disown their children. They must separate their children. Tybalt must kill Romeo. The hatred, the enemy will be worse. Much more serious. And the city of the Varna, the people live in the Varna will be unhappy. The chaos will be everywhere in the Varna. Thank you everyone for week 1, and you will get another handout, another slide for week 2. Please read the book and do any research. You will get the midterm in week 2. See you next week, everyone. Bye-bye.